You know the saying, when one door closes, another one opens? Well, that is literally what happened with our quest to open an event venue as part of our side hustle journey. Hi, I'm Tamara, and this is Side Hustle Chronicles, where I'm taking you on my journey with my best friend of opening an event space venue in Southern California. In my last video, I showed you our top two picks so far, an old Payless shoe store and this two-story space with the Payless shoe store being our favorite. For the old Payless, the landlord is asking $9,720 a month. However, Los Angeles County is requiring us to add two additional toilets, two sinks, one urinal, one service sink, and two water fountains to bring this building up to code for our use. Now, we had a contractor take a look at the place, and he said these additions would cost us approximately $65,000. Now, our plan was to talk to the landlord to see how much money they would offer us in tenant improvements, also known as TI. Now, TI is an amount many landlords will contribute to remodel a space to fit your business's use. So we gave the landlord a jingle to ask not only if they will come down on the price of the space, but also ask how much they will throw at us in terms of some tenant improvement dollars. The landlord was like, yeah, we can come down 15 to 20 cents per square foot, but since that's already a discounted price on top of a discounted price, there will be no allotment for tenant improvements for you, ma'am. I was like, this space has been empty for like 5 years. We're willing to sign a 5-year lease and dress up the place. He was like, I said what I said, take it or leave it. Okay, he didn't say it like that, but that's how I took it. In any case, he wasn't budging. Turns out some landlords don't mind having vacant spaces because they can write off the lost revenue on their taxes. So even though we really love the possibilities of this space and the perfection of the location and abundance of parking, we couldn't afford it. So we had to let it go and move on. In the meantime, we decided to do a little drive-by to our number 2 space to check out the vibe on a different day and time. Can I tell you, we drove up to that shopping center and music was screaming throughout the entire center. Heavy metal music being bumped at top of volume. I was like, where is this coming from? Because there were no crowds. There wasn't a concert going on. Child, there was a DJ posted up outside in this little grassy knoll with huge speakers blaring music as if it was Lollapalooza or something. There were only like 6 or 7 people out there listening. There's like a bar in that corner who must have hired this guy. Meanwhile, we turn around and there's a homeless man in a sleeping bag taking a nap in front of the space we like. Holy crap, we can't have people pay thousands of dollars to rent our venue and make them compete with a DJ having a one-man party in the parking lot while their guests step over a homeless man to attend their baby shower. So regrettably, we had to take this option off the list too. We were thankful that we found out about those shenanigans now, though, instead of after we signed the lease. By the way, if you're enjoying the journey so far, please hit the like button and be sure to subscribe. Okay, so we moved on to look at other spaces, and after the DJ and homeless man situation and having a hard time finding retail shopping centers that would allow an event venue, not to mention all of the advertised spaces that were no longer available, we thought it might be better to open up our search to other types of places like industrial buildings. We drove around a few industrial parks and inquired about a couple of spots. The problem with many of the industrial spaces is that they are not zoned for gatherings, which means we'd have to get it rezoned, which means we'd have to go through the change of use process with the county that can take up to a year and cost $15,000. No, thank you. So we went back to the drawing board again. And we decided to check out this place. It looks really nice, but there's a church in the shopping center. We were worried about disturbing their little congregation, so we put that place on the back burner when we first saw it online a few weeks ago. Well, desperate times, desperate measures. It's time to pull it off the back burner and serve it up. Can I just tell you, this place is so amazing and has so much potential. It's 2,000 square feet. When you walk through the glass doors, there are glass walls all along the north side of the building. There seem to be a ton of walls that need to come down. The ceilings look like they are in good shape. This place has potential to have so much natural light. There are huge windows everywhere. Like I said, there are a ton of walls that would need to come down to open the space up, but we're not scared of having to demo some walls. The natural light in this place is ridiculous. I love it. And check this out, it already has a little kitchen. It's the perfect size for us to put a little refrigerator, microwave, and table for our little kitchenette. And down this hall are two identical restrooms that are wheelchair accessible. Hooray! But wait, there's more. Outside, there's a patio attached that has a beautiful white pergola. Imagine draping that entire area off and having a wedding out there. Can you envision that? We can. And look at all of this parking. No, seriously, look at how huge this parking lot is. No one is going to be struggling to find parking up in here. This place was love at first sight. We love the space. We love the vibe of the entire center. Now, this is our new number one, and we love it 1,000 times more than the old Payless store. But now it's time to do our research. We need to confirm the zoning and find out what LA County would want us to add in order to comply with all of their dang codes and stuff. Will this be the future home of our event venue? We'll see what tomorrow brings. In the meantime, thanks for joining the journey.